Okay, so let me tell you what I think my theory is when it comes to the beginning of creation with human beings, this planet Earth that we live on. Let me give you my theory. Now, I'm not saying my theory is true, but with all the research that I've been doing, I'm gonna try to break it down as fast and the best way that I can. This is my theory. My theory is I think that there is a race of aliens, which I think they were black, that came to this planet from planet Nibiru. And I think the Anunnaki, before they even got to planet Earth, it was planet Mars. There was sometime big ass disaster on planet Mars. They ended up going to planet Nibiru. Maybe the things on that planet wasn't so, I don't know, wasn't so Earth-like friendly. Earth ended up becoming the thing that it is. They seen that it had a whole lot, way more potential for life than other planets. And I think that race came down here, but I think there was other races of aliens that was like, no, do not mess with the progression of planet Earth. And I think that they went against what them niggas said. And I think they came to planet Earth anyway. And I think that they started experimenting with our DNA for their benefit, which was to be slaves, to mine gold. That's what the Anunnaki say. I think there is some truth to that. On top of that, I feel like there was other alien races that seen what they was doing with DNA and life on this planet, and they was like, nah, nigga, fight, go with it. And I think it was a lot of battling between planets and different extraterrestrial species about what was going on planet Earth, because they felt like this shouldn't be happening. It needs to evolve naturally. Life needs to evolve naturally. I could be wrong. Now, once they did what they did, though, the Anunnaki or whatever race it was, which I think was a black race, I think that once the damage was done, all the races was like, you know what? It's already done happened. Hey, we got to let this shit evolve. Nobody can have a hand in it. Now, we can monitor and see what's going on for scientific research. Scientific research in order to find out more about ourselves in the past. Kind of like how we look at monkeys and how we look at apes, and we look at like, oh, so another thing that they said on the Joe Rogan podcast, which Joe Rogan has been saying this, they're saying that a lot of scientists think that monkeys and apes are going into the Stone Age right now. They're able to use, they're able to catch fish with actual tools. Like there's a picture of an orangutan trying to catch fish with a stick. He's hanging off a fucking tree. A lot of scientists are saying that apes right now are moving into the Stone Age. I say that to say this. I think there is a lot of aliens out there that are looking at our progress in order to get more knowledge about how they progress. Now they can watch us in real time. I could be wrong. That's one part of my theory. Now, I think that what the Anunnaki did or whatever, I think that they did what they did. Other races was like, nah, bro, you going against the law. Y'all got to get up out of here. And they sent them to Planet X. You know what I'm saying? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe that's what Planet X is. I don't know. But I think that the evolution of human beings was purposely done in order to do something for other alien beings that we call gods. Even the pyramids. I think that the pyramids possibly was some type of this is a real theory. I think that the pyramids could have been possibly some type of powerhouse to maybe power other alien vehicles. Maybe that's what it was for. Maybe those pyramids powered other aircraft that they could use the pyramids, the natural energy that they can get from planet Earth to power their spacecraft. And maybe that was the best way to build it. They had to build it in certain dimensions, make sure everything was calculated right. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. We can't build the pyramids today. We don't have the technology to do it. Facts. So maybe that's one explanation of reason why they built the pyramids was like, hey, look, we in this place, we fucking with the human DNA. We need a gas station. What I think the pyramids might have been a gas station for the people that was fucking with our DNA, the extraterrestrials. That was the gas station. That's why ain't no tombs in that motherfucker. And yes, I think they were black. I'm going to keep saying that. White people, I hope y'all don't get mad. So let's keep going. So once the Federation of Aliens seen what was going on, they was like, bro, y'all got to stop doing this shit. Let them niggas evolve the way that they want to evolve. As long as we make sure that they don't kill each other, like destroy the planet. Because what's more important? Is the planet more important or are human beings more important? Let's have that conversation. What's more important? If you was an alien civilization, what would be more important to you? Would it be the inhabitants or would it be the actual planet itself? Because UFOs back in the early 30s and the 40s, 50s, and 60s, 70s or whatever, they were being reported more when we had nuclear bombs going off on this planet. When we started testing nuclear bombs and shit. Nuclear bombs have some type of frequencies. They emit some type of wave, radioactive energy that interacts with, this is what they say, multi-dimensions. It interacts with, like, you can detect the frequency of the radiation from light years away. Let's think about this from an alien perspective, from an extraterrestrial perspective. Planet Earth, let's look at it. It's 80%, 75% water, and the other 20, 35% is land. There's every ecosystem on planet Earth. You have very hot places, very cold places. You have in-between places. You have the greatest success for life on planet Earth. Planet Earth is teeming with billions of different types of life forms, from microorganisms all the way up to mammals and shit. Now, let's say there's 8 billion human beings on this planet. If I'm an extraterrestrial and I'm looking at planet Earth, I'm looking at planet Earth as damn near like how I would look at a ape when I go to a zoo. That's how I'm looking at it. I'm like, man, well, let me see what type of what this zoo is made of. And let's say that maybe where I'm coming from, maybe the zoo ain't that, maybe we on our last leg, my nigga. And I'm looking at the ape like, well, maybe we can, evolve this ape to where he can really make this world like really double his shit. Okay, let me say this. I think that the Federation, I think there is a Federation of Aliens, and I think that they do have a code. I think that their code is to let life naturally evolve. There are billions of planets in our solar system. There are billions of galaxies within our universe. So With that being said, I think that the more technology, the more advanced tech is that these aliens have, I think that they don't look at human beings as trying to rule them, maybe trying to guide them in certain ways. And I think there might be a war going on between that federation of different alien species about how to go about guiding. And I think you got some rogue ass motherfuckers that's like, nah, we gonna do this. And it's too many motherfucking planets with life for the Federation to control everyone. I honestly don't think that Earth is the only planet, bro, with life, with other human. I think if I was a gambler, man, I would think that there's other planets out here with human beings that look like me and you. They got black skin or white skin or or different shades of different tones of melanin. You know what I'm saying? That's what I think. And I think that there are probably some aliens out there that don't look nothing like human beings. You got to think in the whole advancement, in our whole existence on this planet Earth, if you just take the modern human beings, we have not been on this planet for very long. Just imagine another planet that has been around triple our life, just triple our lifetime. What would that look like? What do you think human beings would look like in the year 4000? Where would we be at technology-wise? You know what I'm saying? So my theory basically boils down to, I think that Atlantis is real. The pyramids are way older than what we think of. I think they were inherited by a more technology advanced race. I think that there was a race that came down here and started fucking with the genetic DNA of human beings for whatever reason, maybe to use us as slaves, or maybe to ensure that their race will always live on. We need to have that conversation. We need to have a real genetic conversation. Scientists, come into the comment section. I need to hear from y'all. And I don't want to hear from, I want to hear from the people that think outside the box. Let's stop going on what we've been taught that scientists are afraid to talk about because they're afraid of the scrutiny that they will get if they just speculate on real shit. Come on, man. Let's have that conversation. Now, I think our government has been infiltrated. I think that religion has been infiltrated. I think that every aspect of our human existence has been manipulated and has been infiltrated by alien existence. And I think that white supremacy understands that. And I think it's only a few. I'm not saying all white people are bad. I'm not saying that. But I do think that it's enough white people in power that has access to these black budget projects, that has access to these special programs that proceed, that goes beyond the CIA, FBI, and all that bullshit. There are projects that are beyond our comprehension that our government doesn't even know what they even working on. David Grush talks about this as well, which I found very interesting. The compartmentalization is so fucked up within our government that don't nobody really know what nobody doing, but the bag is being switched here and there because of we trying to have a one up on other countries. It's all about power. It's all about power. It's all about money, and it's all about control of the populace. That's why they pushing capitalism on us so hard. Oh man, this fucked up. But yeah, that's what I think on that. Part 2 coming up.